Hey everyone, it's Will, Gamer Dad, with another video for you. So when you finish an entire episode, including all 3 chapters, you do have an opportunity to recruit a new 4-star to your team. And you can see this is at the forest in the second section where there's an exclamation mark. And you can see that it's Macky who's willing to follow you. So instead of beating down on this particular one, it kind of tags along. And the main thing is you want to drag it slowly back to the village. You can see in the beginning of the video where I kind of moved too quickly where it became out of the screen, off screen, and it disappears and goes back to its original spot. So you want to just kind of drag it along slowly and wait for it to catch up, and until you get to the village edge. It's kind of leading up a puppy back home. So if you're successful, you can see the title on top. You feel like you're being followed, but you continue on anyway. So this is the second section, and again, do the same method in order to not have to restart. So we killed one of his brothers, and he's still following on anyways. So all it does is you need a little bit of patience to do that. You can see I've already collected all the foraging and logging items on the way in. Just a little bit further. Almost there, little Macky. And we finally made it. So you can see the title again. You feel like you're being followed. So that shows you we're successful. And now we go to a cut screen where Aldo finally realizes that Macky has followed him into town. And at first he didn't really want to endanger the villagers. But it looks like this Macky is quite friendly and wants to hang around them. It's kind of neat how he can just dance and twirl and even draw himself back into like a camouflage where he becomes a plant. So after another cutscene, it looks like after all that, the little Macky wants to stay with us. And so Aldo welcomes him into the village. Okay, so the next part of the quest, if you wait about 6 hours after Macky has come into the village, you can actually click on him with white exclamation marks, and he'll just kind of follow you around the village. But what you're looking for is a purple one to start another quest. And in this quest, you will be traveling around all the different villagers' houses, and everyone has a little nickname for our little pet. And your job here is to determine what you want to name our little Macky. Initially, I actually thought we could type in our own custom name, but unfortunately, you were not able to do that. So basically, we have a round table here with all the different people, and they'll all throw their names out there, and you get to choose one. And I won't show you in the video, but I actually tried to cycle through 3 times, and after all that, if you reject it, it'll just go through the same names over and over again. So you have a few here. Bababone, of course, not the most attractive. Julian here. I didn't really like this one either. Dusty Colin also didn't speak to me. At the end of the day, I went with Mona's nickname. I actually wanted Marlo to put his 2 cents in. I would actually like to have called him Stumpy. Alright, so everyone agrees with your choice. And so when you do recruit Macky into your team, his name will now be Twiggy. So hopefully this gives you some tips of how to recruit Macky into your team. You do get 10 Chrono Stones for the reward, on top of the 20 for ending the quest. So you can see there's a couple of things to tie up here. So just press on the icons and draw him into the forest. And at this point, he follows you into the forest, and Aldo wants him to not follow him, while questing, because at the end of the day, we thought that Macky was going to be a mascot for our little town. And to be frank, I'm not really sure of his combat abilities. But after pouting for a little bit, and eventually showing his skills to Aldo, Aldo decides to bring him along. There's a couple more tidbits in the conversation before you finally get to accept him into your party, which I'll leave out of this video. Hopefully I'll leave you with some laughs and giggles. So again, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, remember to like and subscribe. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.